This week we got some
This
special.
week we hit the road, touchdown in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
That's right. To see some of the hottest up-and-coming comedians in the game.
And a veteran in the comedy world.
Right on.
So keep it locked with WBAG News, starting now.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about caring events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on PEACHY Tea Time. PEACHY Tea Time. Tune in on PEACHY Tea Time. PEACHY Tea Time. Come join us on PEACHY Tea Time. PEACHY Tea Time. Join us on PEACHY Tea Time. PEACHY Tea Time. Yeah.
But guess what? This is PEACHY Tea Time. On PEACHY Tea Time, we cover the Black community. I don't give a damn what they do. If it interests me, I'm showing y'all. I'm showing y'all flat out. Flat out. Flat out. Hey, y'all. It's your girl, the missus. The missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. What's good, y'all? What's good in the city? What's good in the city, baby? Hey, it's about to be a legendary show tonight. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. The Saginaw stand up, stand ovation, applaud. Okay. Now I got my blue on. Why I got my blue on? Because I'm repping. I'm representing. Not only am I representing PEACHY Tea Time, you know, this is my Peachy Kisses. But I'm also representing BV, baby. BV, stand up. Stand up. I got a little excited. Sorry. Should have been a night. Hey, it should have been a night. It just keep coming. Okay. Now half of y'all, probably more than half of y'all, don't know what the hell I'm talking about right about now. But I know it's a lot of people from Saginaw that's going to be joining us tonight. I love y'all so much. My guest tonight, baby, from Saginaw, Michigan, you know, we have a lot of Detroit people on the show. Jason, when Jason comes, Jason always got his Detroit folks say, like, baby, I got my damn Saginaw folks tonight, okay? And baby, it's a bunch of us. We coming through. And we going to have a good time. We got 2 podcasts, PEACHY Tea Time and WBAG. So that means I got to hold my own. Y'all. Don't even worry about it. You know I got it. I got everything under control. Don't even worry about it. So let's get started, y'all. First, before I bring these gentlemen up, this show gonna be a little different today, okay? This show is gonna be more like a Saturday show. I'll say that. It's gonna be more like a Saturday show. We got plenty of music to play tonight. The music that you guys are definitely gonna enjoy. We're gonna start off with a song. Okay, yes, a song, a Saginaw song. Saginaw. Now it's a little old, but it's still popping. Okay. So now this song was 9 minutes long. 9 minutes long. I know y'all like 9 minutes. Did it take 9 minutes? Yes. It took 9 minutes. And when y'all hear this song, you will understand why it took 9 minutes. Now, it was a whole bunch of people from Saginaw in this song. A whole bunch of people. You might see yourself on here, baby. You might see yourself on PEACHY Tea Time tonight. We have broken this song down. I have broken this song down in 3 different parts. So we're going to start off with the first part. Then in the middle of the show, we're gonna do the second part, and then towards the end, we're gonna do the last part. Okay. So everybody that was in this song from Saginaw, Michigan, baby, y'all did y'all thing. I had never, ever heard of this song before. Ever. On YouTube, getting numbers, and I hadn't heard of it. But baby, when I saw it, I know her. I know him. And it was so positive. So let's get started. Okay, let's get started. We're gonna start with the part one of the song, okay? Part one. And then after that, we're gonna bring up our guests. Okay? We're gonna bring up our guests. I'm so excited. Here we go.
One struggle, violence. Communities in both Flint and Saginaw held prayer vigils tonight, trying to put an end to crime.
They are uniting together in the name of prayer and peace.
Together we stand, divided we fall. It's time to make a change. It's time to heal one another. Bring peace to our communities. Make it safe for our kids to be able to walk down the blocks. It's time to build a stronger future. So it's time to unite. Stop all the senseless killings. It's time to educate and progress. We want peace.
Please put down your weapons and your love. No matter what side you're on, 'cause we can make it out the storm if we try. We could have so much more.
We suffer too many casualties, those our people are dying. Our neighborhoods are like war zones, cause bullets are flying. Mothers stricken with grief over the loss of their children. Penitentiaries overran with kids for senseless killings. When did we become villains and children of genocide? Has this black on black crime diminished all our black pride? Man, our race won't survive if we keep killing each other. It's time to put down our guns and start healing each other.
Great pro athletes, if nothing else, still praying for something else other than false hope and dreams on the shelf. Cause when your pockets fill with lint, it's time to do for self. We overdue for change, but we play the cards dealt. Streets dangerous, children can't play in their yard as well. So many gave up on my city, it ain't hard to tell. Raised in a war zone, never plan to fail. Taking nothing for granted, only the strong will prevail.
Please put down your weapons and your love. No matter what side you're on, 'cause we can make it out the storm if we try. Have so much more.
Praying for peace, so I'ma speak to your spirit. Paint a picture elegant, brilliant, and vivid. You're in the person needs rebirthing by the Lord through his spirit. The deck of cards stacked against you. You must be resilient. I know what you're being taught through these modern day lyrics. Love for self, sex, sin, and murder, power, and millions. You can have much more. It begins with repentance. Turn away from the life you're living towards Christ and his healing.
So much killing, how we living, it's a crazy feeling. I often ask myself, is this how Marvin Gaye was feeling? What's going on, the work and change less than a millisecond. One breath you hit, 2 shots you're gone. Like the wind, this ain't no TV lesson. The only thing I'm stressing is that we just need peace. UNITY, powerful praise from the queen. The king had a dream, and we can play the pawn. Okay. All we gotta do is join together. All is
Please put down your weapons and your love. No matter what side you're on, 'cause we can make it out the storm if we try. Have so much more.
Baby, I'm proud to be from Saginaw, baby. I'm proud to be from Saginaw, baby. I'm proud. Shout out to God. Shout out to God. All right, y'all. We gotta bring up our guest, our special guest for the night, baby. WBAG News Podcast, baby. Here they go. Here they go. Here they go.
What's going on?
What's good? What is good? What is good in the city? We got Nick Davis. We got Reggie Baldwin. We got Paul Webb. And we also got Corey. He's trying to come up. I see him, but his camera ain't coming on right. So he keep trying to come up. So he trying to come up and join us. Don't even worry about it. He coming. The devil is a lie. He ain't gonna keep him down. He ain't gonna hold him down. Now, please tell us a little bit about WBAG news, that is.
Well, WBAG was created we pretty much like pranksters, jokesters all the time. We wanted to, we was actually preparing to do a show in Atlanta. So we started this podcast. Yeah, we was gonna do a show. I'm not gonna say the name of the person because he ain't fall through what he was supposed to fall through with, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But we was preparing for this show in Atlanta. We was supposed to do like 50-some episodes. So we created this show as something that helps us get ready to do that show. But it just turned into something different. And here we are.
Here you go, Corey. Hold on. I don't want to get started without Corey out of the way. Corey, I see you down there, baby. I see you. Here you go, Corey.
Okay.
Corey.
What up, G?
There you go.
What up?
There you go. What's good?
What's going on?
Slow Mac.
Can you hear us, Corey?
Did I lose y'all?
There you go,
we can hear you.
Man, I lost him.
Yeah, he think we lost y'all. He think we lost in the sauce. He think we lost in the sauce. Corey, we're gonna pull you down till you get yourself together, Corey.
Get it together.
Moving right along. Now, Reggie, you had a surprise. Didn't you have a surprise for your friends?
Absolutely.
Is we gonna share the surprise right now? Because I know you said in the beginning you had a surprise for your friends.
Okay, if you want to bring the surprise on, let's do it. Let's do it.
Look at Nick. Nick looking
Hey,
like
look, I'm smiling inside and out.
Look like what is going on right now? All right, look, and the surprise down there just is smiling just as well. Like, oh yeah, I'm finna surprise the hell out of them.
They don't tell me what it is.
Explicit language, and also allegedly, but of course, there's nothing allegedly about WBAG news, baby. But here go that special guest. Here go that special guest. Here go that special guest.
Okay.
Here go that special guest.
Okay. What's up, baby?
Okay.
That's our brother right there.
Yeah.
Brian, can you hit your mute button? Can you hit your mute button? Yeah.
Right on.
It's still mute. Trey, don't make me pull you back down till you find that mute button. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Hello?
There you go. There you go.
What's up, brother?
What up?
Trey, I was just about to pull your ass back down. But I said we're gonna give him some more time.
What's up, fam?
What's good, Trey?
What's up, T?
What's up?
What's going on with it?
What's going on?
Man, hanging in there.
Well, we are so glad to have you here,
me.
Trey.
Thank you.
You're
The pleasure's
so
all mine.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Now, are you part of WBAG just as well? Little Birdie said you was, and still is.
Yo, my volume kind of messing up. It's breaking up. But you said, am I part of this?
Yes, you are part of WBAG. He said, yep.
Okay. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you turn your volume up some? We see you, Corey.
Sure. What up, though? What about now?
We can hear you very well.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
Can you
now,
hear
you said,
us?
am I part of this?
Yes, I said,
Yes.
Are you part of WBAG News? Because the little birdie said that you was.
Yes.
Yes.
We all brothers.
Yes.
You gotta understand. We were all brothers We were all brothers before we even created this.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yep. We were kind of forever over here.
So it was just natural. It was just natural to jail because all of us are black men and we're professional black men.
Yes.
And we have a lot of connections and a lot of things that we bring to the table. And no one's bigger than anyone. We're all knights of the round table.
Absolutely.
We sit down, we discuss. I may not be part of everything, but when I'm called upon, I give them the best. When they're called upon by me, they give me the best. And when we all get together, it's phenomenal because we got so much love. We're trying to heal a city, and that's hard.
Right.
Especially when you go through all the political stuff and then having the motivation, but people shutting you down because they want to treat you like a hustle.
Come on,
and it gets discouraging.
Yeah.
But the one thing all of us have is the belief that God got us here for a reason.
Exactly.
So we got faith.
Word life.
And we put it to work. And whenever we get discouraged, we all heal each other. Like my story right now is I got hit with COVID unexpectedly. And I died on the table 3 times.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
But God rescued me.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. God rescued me, but I was paralyzed.
Glory.
Mouth, eyes, arms, legs, everything. I've been in the hospital for 1 year and 2 months. And I had to learn how to use everything. As you can see, my hands and my head, I had to learn all of that. And my brother's been there all the way. Every step. Every step.
What a blessing.
They bring me food. They bring me prayer. They call me. Come visit. Like, when you're in the hospital for 1 year, some of the people you call brothers and friends aren't there. My brothers ain't never dropped the ball. Or my wife, Belinda. Or my dad. And me and my dad had a strained relationship. Now me and my dad are solid. I'm going to take his last name. I'm going to carry his legacy.
Wow.
Because I learned how to love my daddy by loving the different dimensions of my brothers. And forgiveness is part of love.
Wow.
Come on,
There is.
Boy, that's big.
So I'm healing
Come
in
on.
the inside, and now my brothers see my healing through the physical.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do it because I lost hope. And I know I'm taking time, but I'm sorry.
No, take your time. Take your
For
time.
every man, woman, child, baby, professional, hustler, broke, whoever, do not give up on your life. That is selfish. There are a lot of people that love you, and there are a lot of people that want the best for you. You just don't see it because you ain't sat down so God can talk. But when God talks to you, you understand that it's bigger than you. And this is bigger than me. This is bigger than me. So I'm going to rep this until the day I die.
Yeah.
And that's just period. If I don't ever get on a video, I don't have to be in front of the camera to know my brothers love me. You might see me in the background cooking. You might see me at home. But I bet I'm there.
Exactly.
I put him there.
Hey, cuz.
There's no doubt.
Always.
I thought I was the one in the sanctuary. Listen, you preach. I was in the sanctuary.
Oh, you in the church.
Hey,
Who in the sanctuary?
I almost starved myself to death because I didn't like how I looked.
Mm-hmm.
And my brothers wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me. And I'm sorry if I'm teary-eyed. But when you get a second chance in life, you eliminate the bull. You only look for pure love. And I got that in my brothers.
Amen.
And evidently, you got that in my brothers because you believe in them. You don't even know me. But you can feel the love I got. And you can feel the passion. And you can see the seriousness.
Yes.
And whoever watching you, do not give up. Get help immediately. Immediately. And if you just make it through 1 minute, you did good.
Yeah.
Once you learn to make it through 1 minute, make it 30. If you get through that, make it an hour. And if you get through more than a couple of hours, you can make it through the day. And get therapy. Don't be scared. Talk. Hurt. Listen. Apply. Because all you need is something to focus on in life. And if love is what you got to do, you do it. And don't waste your time on people that don't matter. Do not cast your pearls to swines because the world will devour your love and your gift and make you feel worthless. And ain't nobody on this earth worthless. We all here for a purpose. And I'm sorry. And I'm going to shut up.
No, you know what? What you said was needed to be said.
Absolutely.
What you said was needed to be said.
Word life.
Now, Mama Peach, my mother, she watches the show. Mama Peach, at the end of this, I'm gonna need you to rewind this and let my daddy watch this. Okay? Please.
Huh?
I told my mama that she need to rewind this and let my father watch this.
My
father had a stroke. And
Keep calling you, baby. You ain't got. I'll turn the camera on you. Hold up, I'm finna turn the camera on. When you take the mask off, all they need is 1 minute to talk to you. And she just called you. She said, "Who is Belinda?" Come on, sit down. She's shy.
She's shy.
But when I tell you, ain't nothing like a black woman.
You better say it.
Hold you down.
You better say it. Let's go back to Carmen.
Man,
You better say it, Train.
If y'all don't believe, if y'all women don't lose no faith in the black man. My woman built me up. Oh my God. She can hold on. Come on, baby. It's important. We talking to the world.
Hey, Miss Belinda.
You got a beautiful smile. Come on. I don't know how to put the camera on. Come on, baby. We ain't got enough time.
Hi, Miss Belinda.
Hey, sis. What's going on?
Hello.
How y'all doing?
We are wonderful. Welcome.
Baby.
Welcome to PEACHY Time.
Hello.
You do it. Come on. We new to this. Come on.
It's okay. Y'all doing great. Y'all
we
doing
look
great.
bad, baby.
That's what I'm saying. I done got off work. How y'all doing?
Oh,
we are wonderful. We are wonderful. Thank you so much for coming on, Miss Belinda.
What's going on?
Good to see you, cuz.
Huh?
Good to see you.
Hey, cuz.
And she fine, y'all.
She is beautiful. She is beautiful. Beautiful queen.
I know.
Thank you.
Yes, you're so welcome. And thank you
She
for
said,
joining. We really appreciate it.
She said talk, eh?
Oh, I got nothing to say. I'm not a talker.
What about what my brother's doing?
Trying to get these lights.
What they doing first?
I think it's great.
Yes, what's up?
Yes.
What you say, Reg?
I ain't say nothing. I'm listening.
Reggie say he ain't say nothing. All right. Well, we're gonna get
It just
into
broke up.
we gonna get into
We taking too much time.
he said we
Come on.
taking too much time.
She's talking to you. The mic
Okay,
kind of
Miss
breaking
Belinda,
up.
we finna get into a clip,
What you
okay?
say, ma'am?
I said we finna go into a clip, okay?
All right.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Warning. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
This is WBAG News reporting live from Fort Wayne, Indiana. The house is getting full in here, so come out and have a good time with us. Good evening. Welcome to WBAG News. Eyes and ears to the streets. We are here with a comedic legend, as well as one of the greatest writers and sitcom writers, Miss Myra J. How you doing?
Mark.
Great. How are you?
I am doing good. We are here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And I just got a few questions I want to ask you. You are a veteran comedian. Now, I know you've seen how the new generation comes out with the comedy on social media. So what's the difference to you with the comedy on social media compared to stepping on that stage and doing your thing?
I think live comedy is much better because you really get to own your craft as opposed to sitting at the house. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying that it's a different.
Good evening. This is Pastor Greater Than Later Potato Salad, baby. Now, today's word is yabada. Now, have you ever been on the phone talking to somebody, especially if they trying to tell you off or something, and you can't get a word in? Like, for example,
I look on Facebook, you just was active. You got all these chicks coming under your status, and I know that same one steady liking your statuses. I ain't dumb. You better be dead. You better be dead or something.
You know what I
Otherwise,
mean.
you better answer this phone. I'm not gonna keep on calling you and blowing you up. When I call you, you answer on the first ring.
All right. Now, how did y'all come up with WBAG News? Who came up with it first? Who thought of this was a great idea? Which it definitely was. But who came up with this idea first? There you go. We can't hear you, Reggie. We can't hear you. Go down and then come. You can't hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh.
I can't hear
Well,
both.
I can't hear. Yeah, I can't hear them. They're going to have to go down and then come back up. Go down and then come back up. I'll bring them down for us. Now, Corey, who came up with this idea to do WBAG News?
Reg and Paul.
Reg and Paul.
Yeah, I don't know between the two if it was one or the other, if it happened together, because them, I mean, they magical. I mean, you know, they chemistry like that. Yeah, they blood related too, but
okay.
You know, I don't know if that helps because sometimes they do, but sometimes people just got that chemistry, you know.
Okay. Can you hear us now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, we were just talking about who actually came up with WBAG News.
Okay. I was telling them how it was me. And how y'all had came along and then had took over, and then I was like, cool, because y'all funnier than me. And
he did not say that, Reggie.
As long as I ain't Tito or the Jacksons, I'm good.
Well, no, he actually said you and Paul came up with this idea, and that y'all was actually related.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that's true.
Unfortunately, that's my first cousin on the website.
All right. Now, does WBAG stands for something?
Yep. It has multiple meanings. Black and gifted, first and foremost, and building the generation as well.
Okay.
So,
and I see you got on Life Waves. Now,
Live Waves. Shout out to
I
Live
see that
Waves.
float around a lot. What's Life Waves?
Corey, you want to explain what Live Waves is?
Live Waves.
Oh, now we can hear you. Now we can hear you. I'm like, we can't hear you. What is going on?
Yeah, I was just joking. Live Waves is it's a black tech company, all right? And they have a social media app, and it's a phenomenal app. You can do multiple things on the app. You can make money, stream live on the app. On Live Waves, it's your content, your rules. So it's a little different than the other social media outlets with the liberty and the freedom to do a lot of the things that you can do on the other social media platforms. But like people get thrown in Facebook, right? For example, just to make a point, right? Things like that ain't gonna happen on Live Waves. All things being equal now. I mean,
now they can play mainstream music on Live
yeah,
Waves.
yeah. All I mean, it's a lot of possibilities. I mean, Live Waves is very, you can be creative, coming up with your own different things. It's a lot you can do. A lot you can do. So we really supporting Live Waves. Andreas Parsley is one of the owners and founders of Live Waves. We've been trying to support them and what they doing, because it's phenomenal. It really is. And if y'all haven't not downloaded the app, download the app now. Live Wave. It's on the Apple. You can get it on iPhone. You can get it on Android. If there's another form of phone out there I ain't never heard of, you can get it on that too.
You get it on all of them.
Yeah.
Now, is this visual or is it just audio? Is it visual?
It's visual and audio.
It's visual and audio. Okay.
And Live Waves is like a real supportive place to be. Live Waves have offered us a lot of opportunities, some opportunities that we probably wouldn't be able to just go out and get ourselves. By being a part of Live Waves, it connects us directly to certain situations, and they supportive. Andreas, the whole team is supportive, and we rocking with them till the wheels fall off.
Till the wheels fall off.
Shout out to Live Waves. Shout out to Live Waves. That's what I'm talking about. Now, how long have y'all been doing WBAG News?
We've been about a year now.
We season 2 right now.
Well, we completing season 2. We got about 2 more weeks. We do 21 episodes. We do 21 episodes. Shout out to Tony Martin and Tony Martin Jr., number 21. So every season we end it at the 21st episode because we paying homage to legends around here, and that's why we stop at 21, because of Tony Martin, Romo.
Wow. Shout out to Tony Martin. Shout out to Tony Martin. Now, I do have other buttons over here, but I always just use the applause. I just want y'all to know that I do got other buttons over here just as well. You might hear some little gunshots and shit. I do that too. Corey, I got it going on over here, Corey.
Oh, man.
But okay, so y'all been doing WBAG News for a year now. Any other things that y'all do in the community? I mean, what else do you guys do?
Well, that's kind of like, what don't we do should be the question. I mean, be honest with you, we almost need to have a whole another show for this conversation. I'm serious. When you ask that
we can do a part 2 now. We can do a part 2
I mean, because it goes beyond us. You know what I mean? It goes beyond us too, because we do a whole lot. I don't even know where to start, to be honest with you. I'm telling you, seriously. Because we do so many things in the community. We help with a lot of kids and just, yeah, man, we involved with everything. We do a lot of video work for all of these high school games.
Sports games.
Yeah, we do a whole lot of stuff around here.
Mentor young boys.
Yeah.
Now this was stuff y'all was mentoring. Y'all froze a little bit, but we can still hear y'all, but y'all is froze. Look how they look at Corey.
Messing with that Yola, huh? She said y'all.
As long as I ain't stuck in the.
I won't see nobody do like this.
Corey gonna run it down. Now he gonna run it down. Now here go a picture of a group of kids. I was hungry. We can show that, Reggie.
That's from
because Reggie
12 years ago.
Reggie sent it to me. He sent it to me.
That's me and Corey had all of these children. We just speaking positive into the kids. I think they are 6th graders. We just trying to get them to understand just different ways to handle things and just pouring back into especially like young men, because we're responsible for making sure that they come up the right way. They got the OGs really got to step up, because a lot of these younger guys, they be following the negativity. So we just try to be positive light.
An example of another thing, something else to do other than something negative.
Yeah. Like this summer, just to piggyback on what that question you had asked me, like this summer, I had took a couple of my sons, my oldest boy and his friends along with me, just showing them how to do like electrical work, like putting up ceiling fans and all that stuff. So that was like associated with the building a generation of the part of, the WBAG stuff. So that was like associated with that. I was taking them along, doing grass cutting and just all kind of stuff, like laying concrete. They was actually going along and getting paid and learning a little bit of, how to have some hands on and stuff. So that's like a little bit of segment of how we get involved. And my brother started a STEM program around here called Saginaw STEM. It's a phenomenal program, which is again a whole nother conversation. And it's a huge thing that we're boots on the ground with that program as well, and do the videography work for that and help kids along the way with with the projects and that kind of program too. So it's a lot that we do. I'm telling you, it is.
The whole concept of building a generation is sharing skills, sharing knowledge, sharing experience, and that saves us all time in our growth. You know what I mean? So we just like to share it in whatever ways we can. I know our strong side might be videography, might be building. We got a few strong sides, but we like to share it. We like to exchange knowledge. We like to exchange wisdom, experience, and that helps build a generation. And we just try to stick to that in everything that we do. And we have a lot of fun while we're doing it.
Absolutely.
That's what's up. Did all y'all go to school together?
None of us went to school together.
I'm only 20.
Maybe. This guy right here.
I just joined Corey with not too long ago.
I did go to school with Corey.
I went to the high. Trojan, you still got this black and gold on.
I went somewhere everywhere. Me and Paul went. So Paul was a senior when I was a freshman, so we kind of went to school together.
Yeah, we was close. We was close.
Yeah, with him, kind of, because he was, older. So I really went to school with him. Not together. I was a 12. I was in 9th grade. So you the freshman. So.
Exactly.
Let me add this to what the fellas said, because they're being really modest. They're trying to be modest. But Nick did say it though. He said it's just we really don't have time. But it's something really important that we're doing in addition, because everything we do is so meaningful in so many different ways, right? But it's something new that we're doing. And we're collaborating with other people, and even though just to be honest, and I say this in the most humbling way, just so the context of what I'm trying to communicate to be heard, we really have the skill sets, the talents, and abilities to pull off this program without anybody else.
Wow.
But one of the things that we really love to do, because we just got to move. We just move cautious because we had a lot of experiences out here in the community with trying to work with people. Just being honest. So we want to work with people. So we trying to be what we want to. We got some other people working with us on a new project that we're starting. and it's going to be exciting. We're dealing with mass incarceration, prison divergence, positive peer interaction,
Okay.
and we're gonna take this type in the power of music. Okay, like so I got a book I wrote about the power of music, and it's like a scientific psychological perspective. And so we're taking all of this stuff, and then we're taking the videography, we're taking the audio engineering, right? We're taking the talent of singing and the reflective, expressive art form of rap and the acting, right? And we're taking these elements and we're taking that information that I just shared, right? Information involving mass incarceration and all these different things, and we're combining them, and we're allowing the youth to be the voice, right? And so it's called Project 13, and so we're excited about that. We do have we have support from CAC. That's major support in the community, nonprofit support. And like I said, we're getting other people involved as we can. A young brother I had met out here in the community who wanted to do things in community and be a part of things. So I just pulled him in. Like he has a clothing line called By Our People.
Okay.
We do clothes.
Exactly.
Right? But I wanted to engage this young brother because I'm like, here goes a young man who's trying to be a part of making positive contributions to his community. So what we try to do again is be what we want to see. Man, we've been out here. And when we was trying to do that, it was people that had the resources, people that had the relationships and different things, the insight, and they ain't give it to us.
Exactly. We ain't gonna say no names either. But they know who they is.
But
and before the end of the night, I definitely want you guys to let people know where their kids can find you at. For the kids that's trying to, get in where they fit in and stay up out these streets. Yeah. So I want y'all to be able to let them know where they can find you guys at. Not right now, but towards the end of the show.
Right. Okay.
Now, here on Peachy Tea Time, I show crime videos. That's what I do. I show crime videos. I give my commentary on it. And it's all about our Black community all over the United States. So you just never know what city, what state I'm going to be in. Now, I'm in Atlanta right now. That's where I'm always be. But I don't want to stick with just one area. So I'm all over. So here we go. Since all of y'all are fathers, is it all of y'all fathers on here?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're all fathers? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I want y'all opinion on this clip that I'm finna play. Your honest opinion and everything. And here we go.
Police are investigating the death of a 15-year-old boy in the Bronx. Authorities say the teen got into a fight with his stepfather, who is now being questioned by police. Eyewitness News reporter Janice Yu is live in the Parkchester section with the overnight developments. Janice?
Good morning, Shirley. Yeah, the medical examiner has not yet released the exact cause of death, but authorities do say they noticed trauma on the neck of that 15-year-old. So police say the 15-year-old, Cordy Scott, and his 28-year-old stepfather got into an argument when the teen came home from school yesterday afternoon. The fight soon turned physical, and authorities say it appears the father put his hands on the teen's neck. Police say they arrived here at the apartment on Doris Street around 4:15 yesterday afternoon. And when they got here, they found that 15-year-old unconscious inside the apartment. He was taken to Jacoby Medical Center, but was unfortunately pronounced dead there. Now, police are questioning the stepfather right now. They're trying to figure out exactly what happened and trying to determine if that stepfather acted in self-defense.
All right. So the stepson was 15 years old and stepdaddy was 28 years old. Now, that I don't know about y'all, but to me that just didn't sit well with me, first of all. I even question if they really was married. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? I don't know these folks, but I question that just as well. But 15 and 28, that's a little close, that's a little close. 15-year-old with 28-year-old, they gonna think they both on the same level. They both gonna feel like they on each other's level. That's how I feel. What's y'all intake on this? Let's start recording.
I must look like stepdaddy.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Thank you, honey.
Not at all.
Okay. Hey, so because I am a stepfather, time and time over. But on a serious note, though, I would start right there, like where you at, like how I could see why they probably fighting. Okay, because 15-year-olds a lot of time, I mean, and you my stepfather.
You already
I'm
see.
looking at it from an adolescent perspective, right? Then I'm gonna look at it from the other perspective, right? So real quick, from an adolescent perspective, you almost my age. I don't respect you. I probably don't like that you with my mama in the first place. So I don't know what they got into it about, but chances are that relationship dynamic has issues based on that age gap. I mean, you can say what you want. Love ain't got nothing to do all it. The age it makes a difference. It makes a difference. And then the 28-year-old probably trying to prove something,
Exactly.
So he got to prove I'm the stepdaddy. I ain't your daddy, but I'm the stepdaddy. You gonna respect me? This my house type of attitude. Is my man 15? Probably big as him. 15. My son's big as me, almost all of them. You know what I mean? So, my oldest, I'm 43. My oldest child is about to be 26. And I'm about to be. That's the age gap. I'm like, so for me, yeah. But at the end of the day, I mean, I think I'm gonna stop right there because I don't got a lot of information. I don't got to
stop right there.
I think if you're an adult at any age, it's your responsibility to realize that you're dealing with a child or an underage person, and if they fly off the hoop, off the coop or whatever, you have to hold your composure and not attack a child. And that might be harder to do when your age is so close to the child's age. But when you're 18 or you're considered an adult, you're responsible for your own actions, and I think he's ultimately responsible for hurting that boy because he could have just left.
But so what happened though, P? Did he attack? Did the boy?
It's not enough facts for me. It's only speculation at this point.
Okay,
exactly.
That's what I'm feeling like.
In general, if you're an adult, I think it's up to you to be responsible for things that happen like that. You got to remove yourself.
Well, what about this, P? What if you had to do something, but still you need to have enough self-control to not go so far? Like, and then that's your stepson, that ain't your son, too. You know what I'm saying? Like for my son, I'm gonna just keep it real. Like I strive to treat all the kids the same, but they not all the same, bro. Like, they got a biological dad, and I'm not their dad. So some stuff I may do with like Corey and Caden, I may not do with Jason and George. Like my son Corey had raised up at me when he was like 16. I put him on his back. Yeah.
But you know what?
I never beat him up. I ain't punching him. I had self-control. You understand what I'm saying? That's the point I'm making. So I'm still with you on the responsibility part of the adult because I could have lost control, like, and beat up my son, right? Trying to prove a point, but I didn't do that. But I still had to let him know I was his father. Like,
exactly.
You better bag up.
I see what you're saying right there. I really do. But at the same time, whether stepchild or your real child, you do what that man just did. You going for the same time. You going for the same amount.
Yeah, I wouldn't do what he did exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he went too far.
He went too far.
He
went too far, like you guys said. All he had to do was just walk away. It is hard. It's hard to look at a child that's younger than you, that you helped providing for, if he was providing, but that you helped providing for, and then they. But yeah, if they providing, that you're gonna sit there and let them disrespect you. I don't want nobody's child disrespecting me, even if I don't do nothing for you. Don't disrespect me.
Absolutely.
And that's a build up, sis. I feel like that was probably a build up.
Yeah.
Like on both hands, like you allowed him probably to get away with so much, and now you just done exploded. Now you done treated him like he 28. You know what I'm saying? And you still foul for it, but you still responsible on. And that's the problem with being 28, having a 15-year-old stepchild, because you 28, you still figuring out too much to be knowing this already. You don't have the insight into this type of parenting and information in the first place. But I'm be quiet.
No, you're right though. You are 100% right. You are 100% right. Well, I have a surprise for Reggie. Okay, I told Reggie I had a surprise for him. So Reggie, I got a surprise. You know, he surprised y'all. He surprised y'all with Train. So I got a surprise for Reggie. I was snooping around, being nosy. That's what I do. And when I decided to be nosy, I found something, Reggie. And this is what I found, you guys.
When I first saw you, I said, oh my, that's my dream. That's my dream. Oh, I needed a dream when it all seems to go bad. Then I find you, and I have had the most beautiful dream any man's ever had. Oh.
When I first saw you, I said, oh my, that's my dream. That's my dream. I needed a dream to make me strong. You were the only reason I had to go on. You were my dream, all the things that I never knew. You were my dream, who could believe they would ever come true? Who would believe the world would believe in my dreams too?
Before you appeared, life was only a game. And then we're the same. Oh,
now the dream coming true, like the stars see shine. A dream that is yours, that is mine.
A dream.
Now I've got dreams of my own, dreams you'll never know.
You won't take my dream from me. When I first saw you, oh,
I said, oh my.
I said, oh my, that's my
Surprise!
Okay.
Surprise.
Okay.
I went back 11 years ago. 11 years ago, y'all. That was 11 years ago, and they tore it up. But, I said, I can't just surprise him with his own song. You know, I need to surprise him with something else. So this is what I surprised you with, too.
Oh, okay. What's up, bro?
It froze on them. It froze on you. Y'all froze. But yes. We have Zaya.
Hey,
in
how
the
y'all
building.
doing?
Hiya.
Yes. We have Zaya in the building, y'all. Zaya, girl, you told up. Zaya told up. You told up, girl. And not only, you guys, if you was paying attention, now you got to be paying attention on PEACHY time. Zaya, that was also you on the Saginaw song, correct?
Yeah.
Praying for peace. Praying for peace. Awesome job. Awesome job. Awesome job.
You.
Yeah. So how long y'all been singing together? When y'all what happened?
We first cousins. We can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We first cousins. We come from a singing family, so we always sung together. But when we got a little older, out of high school, we just started teaming up. We started singing at a lot of weddings and doing a lot of recordings. And hey, I told her earlier today she my singing soulmate.
Singing soulmate, and you guys sound absolutely beautiful together. Absolutely.
Thank
yes,
you.
yes. So what we're going to do, because I want you to still stay up here, Zaya, for a second, because Zaya, you threw the whole song. You like from the beginning to the end of that 9-minute song that I love. I love the 9-minute song. I do. But I had to break it up. I had to break it down. I had to break it up and break it down. So let's go ahead. We're going to get into the second part of the song. And don't forget, y'all might see y'all peoples in here. So if y'all see y'all people, if you know they in here, go on ahead and call them now. Okay? Go ahead and call them now. Now, if they missed the first one, it's okay. It's okay. So we're going to go into the second one. Here we go.
They all striving for the title, notorious killer. That's real good for movies. Our rival, victorious idols, villains with Uzi. And this new breed has honestly devoured rights to use the power to keep the bandits off. But they've been branded by some cowards, so they got it honest without a problem. No hope to see the better karma, so they chose to be the dominant. React without a logic. And fatal baby thought our lives are being lost over arguments that way in minor.
If we try, we can get it so much more. If we driven and living, now unforgiving. These streets promoters hitting, no reason. The family grieving, youngest trying to be heathens. Family wheezing from tears and partners out to get even. Same story through history, ain't no glory in mystery. Need to dream success for the best in what we plan to be. So stop the killing, no future in drug dealing. If the heart's willing to change, so streets begin to heal.
Please put down your weapons and your love. No matter what side you're on.
It speaks about the value of life.
We can make it
I want each and every person to step up.
I done lost too many close friends and relatives to these streets. That's why I pour my heart out on this beat. When will they get the picture? Living the life of crime ain't gon' put you nowhere but 6 feet deeper in the cell doing hard time. Use your mind and you just might be surprised what a little prayer can do. I know life can be more than a handful, but we gotta come together, take a stand, lead by example.
I was born on the east side, raised on the north side. In the mirror looking eye to eye. Yeah. And I always keep my head high. You can keep it real and still remain fly. Ain't no unity without you and I. You better grab a book before you try to hoorah. Been letting gone, we done away with terror. Peace, positive energy, always get back together.
Please put down your weapons and your love. No matter what side you're on. 'Cause we can make it out the storm. If we try, have so much more.
Can't have you victim of this nonsense, praying for better ways. Too many children die daily, dwelling in early graves. Mamas burying their sons or visitors behind the gates. Snapping pistols like it's cool, we living so unsafe. Prison before college, so the statistics say. My nation, we should rise. It's time to use our brain. Let's strive for success. Maybe things will change. Be a leader to the youth. It's time to elevate. I know my city's struggling, but we don't need a thuggin'. We need some smiles, it's time off for all that mean mugging. We need hugging and kissing instead of people missing. Lyrical dissing instead of all of my people missing. Hold up your head, we need to correct and up our wrong. Sick of seeing all my people in the funeral home. Do us all a favor, quit doing a clean a favor. Try to play your paper, put your pistols down and love your haters.
All right, that's two, y'all. We got one more to go. One more to go. Can I give my shout out to my peoples that I seen in the video, please? Yes, I can. Why? Because I can. Shout out to Tiffany Owens. Y'all, she coming on the next one. That's my sister. That's my friend.
Okay.
I love her. Yes. Tiffany comes on here on Wednesdays sometimes when we have families. We have families that come on and tell their loved one's story on how they was murdered through gun violence, domestic violence, the prison system, and even by the police. So Tiffany comes up and for like maybe 30 minutes and gives some encouraging words to the parents and everything. But shout out to Tiffany Goodman, Julie Franklin, Tweet was in there. I saw him. I saw who else did I see in there? I saw Reggie in there. Reggie, I seen you. I saw Zaya in there.
Little me.
I saw you. Dewan Hatfield was in there. It was a lot of people in there that I knew, but it was also a lot of people that I didn't know. So let me know, how did y'all get all these people together to do this?
We me and Renard Johnson, rest in peace. We did a lot of recording during that time. We were recording people from every side of town, including some rappers out of Flint. So we just decided we wanted to do something positive. Like basically had a conversation with G and said, I need some music that my mother can be proud of. She turned the radio on. I don't want her to just have some music on there and you talking doing all types of cussing and she can't even listen to it. So we decided to do that. There was a lot of violence in Saginaw, and we wanted to also show kids that how to link up together no matter what side you're from.
Okay. Now, was these people handpicked, or did y'all have auditions for this?
Handpicked. We knew exactly who we wanted. We went for people that we felt like were influential from whatever side of town you from.
And everybody showed up. Everybody showed up on the audio and the video.
Not the best rappers. We went for the most influential people, the most people that we can and there were other people that were probably left out of there that, but we just went for certain people.
Every last one of those people that you guys handpicked were very talented.
Thank you.
Like they sounded like people that should already be on mainstream radio. Real talk. Already should be on mainstream radio. Now, Zaya, how did you get chose for the position, girl?
I was already working with Reggie, so just said, come on to the studio.
Come on to the studio. Yeah. Now, I know you were excited about it and everything, but what does this mean to you when you see this video?
We just wanted to let people know in our city that we're concerned about what's going on. We wanted to get the attention of the city. Like, we need to stop this violence. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Did it make a difference at that time? Because we know crime's still going on. But did you guys see any type of difference at the time?
I think so. A lot of people were coming together and marching with us and stuff. And, we were we went to Saginaw High and a lot of people came out, I think it made a difference at the time.
Okay. What you think, Reggie?
Shout out to Vicky Hill too. Vicky Hill played it on 107. They still play it periodically. Like she really supports local people that's doing positive things. So shout out to Vicky. But yeah, I think it did help. It's a lot of kids that we were going to the schools because we went to Saginaw High, we went to the juveniles, and we went to the elementary schools, and a lot of people still remember what we did during that time, and they respected us because we were trying to do something positive.
Okay. Now, and how long did it take to do this whole project? It seemed like it would took a long time.
I don't really think like me and G. We sat down and say, hey, we either call people or send out emails and say, hey, I need you to be on this song. I need you to be on this song. I need you to be on this song. And they know when we ask them, we don't really ask people like that. So they already know if we ask them, they jump right on it. A lot of them came and recorded in our studio. Nick had a studio at the time. Some of the artists recorded in his studio. So it always been like a big circle of us. And that's why you still see the same people in the same video, you know, the same circles. It's still the same.
Exactly. Now, the number one question. Did everybody write their own lyrics to this?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You had to.
Oh my goodness. Now, I wouldn't have thought that everybody wrote their own part to it. That's awesome.
And this guy over here shot the video.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Paul shot the video.
That's awesome. You did a great job.
Yeah.
Paul, you did a great job, especially capturing everybody. Like, can't nobody say, well, they got more shine than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got shine on there. So I applaud you for that. There go that applaud button again. Yes.
When we came together, it wasn't about any one rapper's ego. We all came together with a mission that we shared. You know what I'm saying? And we was trying to bring awareness to the violence in Saginaw. So that's kind of what was on the forefront of everybody's mind when we made this song, when we made the visual. So it wasn't about shine at that time. It's still not about shine.
Word.
Exactly. Corey, you want to say something?
Yeah, I did. I want to add to what Zaya and Reg said. I agree with them. I just want to add to it, and I just want to say that I believe it could have had a greater impact than it did. So not saying it didn't have any, but this is kind of like what the point I was making earlier. When you are peoples in the community who have resources, you have season, you're an elder, you've been out here, and you see young peoples trying to engage the community, and they have talent, they have gifts, they have passion. They may not have all the business, political, technical, all of that, but that's where you come in at, right? And if we would have had more support, more resources, more, push, more engagement by individuals who could have made that, it would have been a greater impact, and that's all I'm saying. And the reason why I'm saying it is because hopefully somebody will hear this, somebody who I just said can take that into consideration moving forward, because that's how we really make change. You got young people, older people, whatever, but we still young people. So you got people like us that's driven, passionate. We bringing our own skills, tools, equipment, and everything to the table. We ain't charging it. We ain't trying to get money. You need to support that. You support that. You push that. You support it. And so it would have had a lot more impact. And I'm saying that because I want to see that from the community as we moving forward. But the thing is now, the great thing is now, it's you either rolling with us now or
you rolled over.
Exactly.
We coming. What Prime say? We coming.
Yes. Now, what? Like you said, it could have made a bigger impact. What would you do differently this time? You think? What could have been done differently if you do it again this time?
Take more matters in our own hands.
Why you say that?
Because we didn't have certain insight, and we was assuming. I mean, the people we was working with, they had the insight. So for us, 2 + 2 is 4. They're gonna help us. Not so. You understand? And so we kind of almost put the fate of the vehicle in the hands or somebody else. If we would have, you know what I mean? So what I would say we would do different, just take more control into what, you know, we trying to get accomplished. And no matter what we got or who with us and who ain't with us, stay consistent, don't stop, and keep going. That's the other thing. You know what I mean?
Tiffany Goodman was a part of what we was going. That's why she was in the video. She was going to juveniles and high school speaking with us.
Yeah.
So so shout out to Tiffany.
Yeah, shout out to
Tiffany. Tiffany, girl, you better call me. But shout out to Tiffany. Yes, Tiffany does great things in the community. She lives here. You know, we're trying to get some things together just as well. But I love Tiffany. You know, I didn't know a lot about her story until later on in life. But she's truly, truly an awesome person. She really is. She really, really is. Well, we're going to go into another clip. Zaya, if you want to hang out with us, feel free to do so. We're just going to play a little bit more clips, and then we'll be ending the show. But if you need to leave, we completely understand, okay? But we're going to get into this next clip. Okay. This one is called Child Abuse. I named my own clips, Corey. I named my own clip. Child Abuse. And this one made me mad. This one made me very upset. Zaya, I want you to stay for this one. I want your opinion. Because I want your cat. Here we go.
TV20 News update on the 18-month-old who is in the hospital after being abused. The mother of the child is now in jail, facing child neglect and failing to report child abuse charges. Gainesville police officers arrested 19-year-old Jemiah Young last night. Officers say the man behind bars on several counts of child abuse, 19-year-old Justin Shavers, told Young her baby was hurt and sent her pictures. They say Young told Shavers not to get the help for the child because she knew the police would be called, and asked Shavers, "How am I supposed to hide the evidence from them?" TV20's Alexis Goings has reaction from neighbors and a child care worker, and we want to warn you the details could be disturbing to some viewers.
Gainesville police arrested 19-year-old Justin Shavers after he was accused of abusing his girlfriend's 1-year-old toddler.
Go up in stairs back and forth, and sometimes he would have the baby with him and take up there, and the baby mama would leave him. They would stay over the weekend like this. I didn't think he was that kind of a guy.
Officials say Shavers was watching the child while the mother was away on December 28th through the 29th. He later admitted to biting the child 4 times, burning their chest with a space heater, stabbing them with a tack, and hitting them with a hot pan. He then took the child to the hospital with a broken arm days later.
According to arrest reports, the incident happened right here where Shavers was a resident. And some of his neighbors I spoke to say they saw him days after the incident happened, and he seemed completely normal.
A man who lives 2 doors down from Shavers at Sunrise Inn resident apartment says he saw him at a New Year's party.
Hanging out downstairs with them, like everything was okay, but I kind of like wondered right there, but then they found out the whole time he was down there, the baby was upstairs, so we were going back and forth. We ain't know nothing about this.
Small World daycare operator says there are many factors that cause people to abuse children.
A lot of it is financial insecurity, poverty, racial issues. There's so many things that lead to it. The only thing I can say is just take a deep breath when your kid's pushing your buttons before you make that decision. You know, it's so easy. A lot of the stuff that parents do is out of frustration to make themselves feel better.
Shavers is charged with 5 counts of aggravated child abuse and 1 count of child neglect. In Gainesville.
I'll go last.
We ain't on mute, y'all. We ain't on mute. We're trying to gather our thoughts together. We're trying to gather our thoughts. Look at Zaya over there. Zaya like, Lord Jesus, what am I going to say to this? Zaya, you are first up, baby. What you think about this?
So he was not the biological father?
Nope. They weren't married, nothing. He was the boyfriend that lived in the household and was babysitting the baby while she go and have fun.
No, Jesus. No, she was wrong for that. She shouldn't have left her child with him. Period.
Exactly.
I was very overprotective over my kids. I didn't have babysitters because of knowing things that happened to other family members. So I just wouldn't have done that.
Exactly. I feel the same way. You know, my mom, my dad, you know, they're married. and they watch my kids. You know, my kids don't go nowhere else, just to my mama and my daddy house, and that's it. I feel like too many young women, they trust in these men, these young men. Now, you already wasn't old enough to have a child. So your child probably getting on your nerves. I'm just keeping it 100, y'all. Your child probably getting on your nerves. You need a babysitter. You can't get no babysitter because your child bad. And you know this. You know this. And you insist on leaving your child with your boyfriend because he ain't got no job. And it just makes you feel better inside that he is keeping your child because he's doing something. But you know that he's not father material, stepfather material, bonus dad material, whatever you want to call it. You know it, but you still insist on leaving your child. And then you left your child there for days, for the weekend. So you go party and have some fun. That don't sit well with me. Who want to go next? Anybody? Look, Corey, you got what you got to say, Corey?
Can I
say one thing about PGT Time? You can say how you feel.
So this is just me. This is just me, man. So yeah, I'm gonna stop doing that. I told myself I'm gonna stop giving people disclaimers of I'm gonna be myself. Just people don't. Okay, so I look beyond the surface of things sometimes, and I believe when something like that happens, there's so much darkness inside of somebody. Like I ain't even look at the girl. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all brought me. I'm like, y'all right about the girl because I wasn't even thinking about it. I'm thinking about my man and what he did to this kid. I'm so like, he need deliverance. Like I don't know. Like I believe in demons. Like I do.
He did some evil things to this baby.
I do. Like yeah, evil. Like some stuff is just like, oh well, he needs help or he need deliverance. Just period. Just call it. I just got to call it what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Period. Point blank. You understand what I'm saying? So consequently, he gonna get. He don't look like he finna get delivered. Look like he going to prison. But I'm just saying. Consequently, because I mean it is what it is. But I'm with y'all on that too, you know, with these young ladies having kids and stuff. See what I mean? Now let me make it a little less spiritual because some people they can't catch that. So just like what y'all was saying, right? This young lady, you don't know. That's why I discouraged teenage dating with my kids because you don't even know these people. Like you start dating somebody and they got all kind of demons. They got all kind of baggage, psychosocial, emotional baggage. They got you don't never know what could be going on with a person. And then you call yourself falling on and he loved me and he messed up. If I wasn't in the sanctuary, I probably would have said something else because I just he all jacked up. You know? But the young lady, like y'all saying, you know, they be so. Oh, it's just a lot you can say about this. I mean,
there's a lot. There's a lot of areas.
You know, it's a lot. It's a lot. You know, I don't went from spiritual to therapeutic.
It's a lot you can say, you know, and that's what a lot of my clips are about. You know, it's so many different areas you can go with these clips.
Right.
Because a lot of us don't know people like this. We just don't. You know what I'm saying? You have probably heard of somebody, but as far as somebody in your circle, you know, you wouldn't even hang out with people like this. You just wouldn't. Right. So when you see stuff like this, I mean, it wows me. It wows me. Like this, for this boy to do all of this to this baby, he done did something before to this baby. And mama has seen it.
Yeah, some of this.
You still left your child with this boy.
You know they do that a lot. I ain't trying to be biased, but and maybe men do it too. I'm just saying, I have heard testimony. Okay, I used to be a psychotherapist for a profession, and I've had women tell me they told their mama, multiple women told their mama this man, their boyfriend, the mama boyfriend, was messing with the, and the mama never did. I'm talking about multiple women have told me that. So I bet you that girl knew, like you said. I'm with you on that. She knew, but
She
yet
knew.
something about them that just I don't know. Now that I haven't figured out.
Yeah,
I ain't
she
figured it out.
knew. She knew.
Ain't gonna-
Did you think she knew, Zaya? Do you think
Yeah.
he's done anything like this before? Not, it might not have been this deep, but he done whooped this baby before and had this baby screaming and hollering, and she had to run out the room to see what's going on.
As a woman, she knew. We have instinct. She knew he wasn't right.
Yeah, she got instinct.
She just didn't care. She wanted to party. She was selfish.
That's exactly what she was. Very selfish. Duncan said, and she wanted to cover it up. Yes. Yes, Duncan. She wanted to cover it up so that nobody, so that he wouldn't go to jail, basically. Well, prison, because that's where he's going to be headed to. He did a little too much to this baby.
Yeah.
You know, but I do pray that he gets some type of help while he's in there. Don't let him back out in the streets like that.
Right. He needs.
Next, he gonna burn down somebody's house with them in it. Allegedly. Allegedly. We gotta make sure we say allegedly.
You gotta throw that N word in there.
Throw allegedly in there. Don't y'all be going out there burning up folks' houses. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you just never know. You never know. One thing that we talk about a lot over here is that they let these people out on bond a lot. And they still have all these criminal ties behind them, but they study letting them out on bond. The other night, I played a clip where somebody had 31 felony bonds. 31 felony bonds. And he got bonded out the day before. Again. So it's ridiculous. So I want to show y'all this clip right here. Here we go.
When they learned the suspect who shot their loved one posted bond. Tonight, he's back behind bars.
He's accused of beating the mother of his child. Fox News' Jessica Dupnack joins us live with more. And Jessica, we understand the Detroit Police Chief just spoke about this, something that just keeps on happening, it feels like.
Yeah, we hear Chief James White talk about this over and over again. We just stepped out of a press conference that Chief James White started by talking about this. Violent offenders being let off and then reoffending. And that's exactly what happened here in the case of Torian Hudson, allegedly now attacking 3 women altogether in the last month or so. The latest situation happened while he was out on bond, on tether, on house arrest. He's accused of severely beating his pregnant girlfriend. She is in serious condition, but definitely spotlights an issue the chief has been sounding the alarm about.
How would you shoot a innocent 19-year-old girl for no reason?
4 surgeries later, 19-year-old Kyla Moore is still recovering, shot in the throat at a West Side Detroit gas station, attacked and robbed allegedly by 22-year-old Torian Hudson just before Christmas. Hudson has been out on bond since January 11th.
She's very fearful that he can come back and retaliate at any time. And he showed what he can do. He has no regards for human life.
Hudson used a bail bondsman to make that $250,000 cash bond, lowered by a 36th district court judge from $1 million. While he was out on tether and house arrest, he's accused of offending again, beating his child's mother. He's back in police custody.
We knew it. Just a matter of time. Just like a thief, they'll always steal, and a criminal will always be a criminal. And he has proven that.
The day before Kyla was shot, Hudson is accused of beating and shooting at an 18-year-old woman. She was too scared to cooperate with police at that point. The Wayne County Prosecutor's Office tried to fight Hudson's bond, but the courts let it stand.
Well, I thought that was somebody.
All right. Again, Corey, so many different areas with this. So many different areas that we can talk about. But the main thing that is 2 things that I want to speak on, and the whole bond thing. Why are they study letting these gentlemen out when they're committing such a heinous crime? Like, why are they still getting let out? Don't nobody care about no tether no more. Hey, cut them things off. Medea showed us that. Put some butter on it, you slip it right on off. Like, why are they still giving these people these options and letting them back out?
Kill two birds with one stone.
Say that again.
Kill two birds with one stone.
Yep.
Kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah, think about it. If you really, I just send you upstate forever for some drugs.
Exactly.
And let you back out tomorrow from beating a woman. That's the system. I mean, that's just that's this broken thing that we got called a legal system. I mean, it's all jacked up. This just disgusted me. Like, because I'm really not a high proponent for prison, but I do believe it's a place for people. Some people need to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Some people need to be there. You know what I'm saying? But it's like the people need to be there. It's like you let them out, and then the people that don't need to be there, you make them stay. You know what I'm saying? It's just, especially when it comes to violence. Like Red said, it's two birds in one stone. I'm really letting you out because I know what you finna do.
And you're gonna come right back again.
Yeah.
And we're gonna continue to pay more money in our taxes for you.
Yeah.
Just as well.
Yeah.
You know? The other area I want to touch on is the other young lady that he shot at, and she didn't cooperate. You know, she didn't say anything. She just wanted to keep it a secret because she felt like she was gonna be threatened for her life. It's kind of like Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? Trying to cover up for these men, these guys, these boys, whatever you want to call it. You know, instead of telling, getting them off of the streets. You know, even if you walk away and you decide, okay, I'm not going to be with him no more, but I'm still not going to tell, well, guess what? He can go and do it to the next young lady. And you could have saved her. You could have saved her. Zaya, how you feel about that? There's a lot of women out there that try to hold it in because they don't want to see them go to jail or go to prison.
I don't know. We in the last days, all. It's really dangerous out here for young ladies. I don't know. I don't know.
And I feel like we're not being protected, you know, like we should. You know, it's like I feel like no one cares too much about Black women. And sometimes I feel that way about Black men and with the white people. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you sit there and, for example, Tory Lanez, you know, we got to use him for an example. Got all the money in the world. On top of his game. Can do whatever he want to do. But he shoots her in the foot because liquor was involved. Other stuff probably was involved. Everybody just out of their mind. And within 20 seconds, now this man about to spend possibly facing 22 years in prison. And possibly will be getting deported back. You know, it's like people not understanding that this stuff is real. This is real. People are dying day by day by day. So that's why I love that y'all are together, strong Black men, trying to make a difference in y'all community. We need more men like y'all. We need more men like y'all. We really do. Now, if there's some young boys out there that's trying to, you know, get on the right track, but they just don't know what to do, how can they reach y'all?
Corey.
Well, you can reach us a couple ways. You can reach out to one of us individually in inbox on Facebook. You can call 989-443-0985. Again, you can call 989-443-0985. You can also email us at doesthemusicmatter13@gmail.com. And what's that email? Is it bagfuture22? It's bag feature. So just use the Does the Music Matter. Yeah, they froze.
Okay, there you go.
We'll post the link.
No, it's actually officialbag101@gmail.com. We got several ones, but this is the main one. Is officialbag101@gmail.com.
Official bag.
Yep.
101.
Official BAG101@gmail.com.
At gmail.com. Okay, I just put it in the chat.
If there's any while you're doing that, any high school students in the area that would like more information about that program that we just started, that project, we're talking about using the gifts, the music, the video, and we're dealing with mass incarceration and all of that. If you want more information about that, again, you can call 989-443-0985, or you can email doesthemusicmatter13@gmail.com. Okay. We still accepting some young people at the moment, and we're maxing out at 25. Okay. And once we get going, we will be reaching out to other communities as we brand this thing. All right.
Y'all send me that information so I can put it in the chat after the show, so they can also get to it right away. Duncan got a comment. Duncan said the U.S. Constitution only allows for no band if they commit a capital offense. Some states amended their constitutions to allow for no bond if the person is dangerous. Some states didn't do that. Yeah. So we finna go ahead and get into our last bit of the song. Y'all make sure that y'all go on YouTube, download it, whatever y'all got to do, and listen to it. Play it for your kids. Play it for your kids. They sure need to hear too. So let's go. Here we go. Here you go.
Please put down your weapons and your love. No matter what side you're on, 'cause we can make it out the storm if we try. Have so much more.
Am I a dreamer? Cause I feel that there's a better way. Put down your gun, put down your knife, come live another day. No politician, but a revolution on the way. The city's slowly going under, look how your mama pray. I was an adolescent once, I made some dumb mistakes. That's why I'm trying to snatch you up before you run astray. When will the drama end? In the streets or in the pen? It's all good to the one that shot you next to kin.
Wow. Look at us now. You really think Martin Luther King will be proud? I don't remember gun violence in the King's dreams. And I'm a hypocrite cause I was doing the same thing. Hey, retaliation gotta stop. This is devil's work all the way to the crooked cops. Squash beef, get money, then stand tall. United we stand, divided we fall.
Please put down your weapons and your love. No matter what side you're on, 'cause we can make it out the storm.
Take stuff like this and people from this community that's tired of it to actually step up and do something about it.
Can't walk our babies in these city streets because there's still blood. And in the midst of it all, we still holding grudge with the man upstairs and people who we stand by. If we don't unite as one, our city gon' die. Our lives flash before us like there's no tomorrow. We search for answers to questions and Hennessy bottles. Look who our kids follow. Since we don't need our youth, it's time we cease fire and call a city just for nothing.
No, all the killing is for nothing. Y'all need to start getting really living for something. This way's out.
wings up about the streets. You can do it, I did it. If you change, I'm with it. Got your back, bro. Yeah, it's hard, man, I know, but the kids is getting bigger, and you really need to grow. It's a lot of things to learn, and you really need to know. I can help you with school, and you really need to go.
Please put down your weapons and your love. No matter what side you're on, 'cause we can make it out the storm if we try.
All right, that was awesome. So we made it through the 9-minute video, y'all. We did it, y'all. We did it. But again, that was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song. I'm definitely going to continue to play it on my show. I am definitely going to play it. Is there anything y'all want to say before we end the show tonight? We want to start. Let's start with Zaya again. Let's start with you, Zaya, and then we're going to work our way around.
Well, I just want to say I appreciate you bringing me on. Thank you so much. It was a privilege and an honor. I thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for coming. I definitely appreciate it. I reached out to Zaya and she responded right back. She was like, I am all in, baby. I am all in. So thank you so, so much, Zaya. All right, Corey, what you want to say before we go?
Corey putting this show enough scarf on.
I'm about to get out here in this cold. But I just want to say thank you for inviting us on and engaging us, and I appreciate that. And I just want to say that, you know, we're looking forward to talking to you again and coming back. And I just want to say to the people out there listening that these brothers, you know, are black and gifted, but they're not just black and gifted. These brothers have passion, they have purpose, you know, and so when you got a group of guys like that, you want to support them. You understand what I'm saying? And partner and collaborate and all that good stuff, man. So we coming 2023. We out here serving like we ain't never served before. You know, we chasing the purpose. The money will come, and we need money too. I mean, it is what it is. We need money.
Yep.
We are family men. You understand what I'm saying? We just can't do everything for free like we would love to. Like we doing the program I just told you about. We're doing it for free. Nobody's getting paid. All right. So we're okay with that. But we can do more with more resources. So I had to throw that out there before we get off. All right.
I understand. You know, I understand doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I completely get it. I put up my Cash App, as you can see it up there. I put my Cash App up. I can get stars on Facebook. And, you know, I also throw my Cash App to go across the screen as well. But it's needed because I pay for everything that y'all seeing up here. You know what I'm saying? I pay monthly subscriptions, all that. So it's not free, you know, but this is my passion. This is what I love to do, is bring these clips to bring awareness to our Black community. You know, we have missing person cases, all of it. So when I tell y'all, donations is always needed with anybody that's out here in these streets doing their thing. It's always needed. Hand clap to that. Hand clap to that. All right. Now, our box of men, Nick. Let's start with you, Nick.
All right. Well, I enjoyed the show. I appreciate you having us on here, man, and allowing us to just let everybody know what we got going on and everything. And just a lot, a lot that still can be done and stuff like Corey was saying, resources are important. So, but we don't do it for that in particular because we realize that it's such a great duty that we owe to these young men out here because again, like he was talking about fatherless young men and all that stuff, I got God children and a lot of children that I reach out to all the time and people don't even really know. And I'm going to say this on Facebook. Some of these cats out here reach out to me, these young men reach out to me and I send them cash apps and everything because they be in trouble and just little problems and all that little stuff going on. And it's just, we do a lot of stuff that's off camera that never get noted and stuff. So, but overall, like we say, it's so much that need to be done. And as a community, we all just need to come together and realize that that these kids need they need to arm their hands with gifts. And if we give them tools and stuff and stuff to be able to have things to feed themselves, like skills, you know what I mean? That's what I'm getting at. They need skills so they can feed themselves forever. You understand what I'm saying? So if we can give them different skills, and if it means like videography or just whatever their skill set is or whatever they're interested in, and push them in those areas, then hey, we can keep on building kings and queens around the world. You know what I'm saying? So, that's where we're at. So.
I agree 100%, y'all. There go that number. Send y'all kids. Okay? But positive vibes. Positive vibes only, okay? Because they trying to make a difference in these kids' lives. Y'all probably at work. Y'all ain't got time right now. We at that point now. Ain't nobody got time, seem like. Well, these men got time. They got time. And they want to help. That's the key right there, Zaya. They want to do it.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some people, as you can see, little buddy, he ain't had time. He didn't have time. But these gentlemen got the time and they want to do it. Okay? Little buddy didn't want to babysit. He didn't want to babysit that little baby. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I get a little fired up sometime, Corey. All right, Reggie, you next.
Man, I just want to say thank you for bringing us on. We appreciate it. We look forward to collaborating with you. We're going to have to bring you on our show.
Yes.
Word.
Yes, I would love to be there.
And I would be remiss if I didn't give a shout out to a big part of the music behind WBAG, which is Jake Daff Music. To me, one of the coldest producer in the game, no matter where you go.
Hands down.
Jay Daff Music.
Hands down. Hands down.
It's a hands down.
In the background.
All right, now Paul.
Hey, just want to say thank you to Peachy Tea Time. We've enjoyed our time. And the next 2 episodes of WBAG, I gotta put a plug in there, man. They're gonna be crazy. These are the last 2 episodes of WBAG, the last 2, number 20 and 21. We got something special for y'all. If you want to laugh, make sure you tune in on Friday. Something special for you.
Let them know where they can find it at.
It's on all the social media platforms, starting with Live Waves. It's going to be on Live Waves, Facebook, probably Instagram, and
TikTok,
definitely
everywhere.
TikTok.
Absolutely.
But it starts from Live Waves. And let me add this. Live Waves come from the person that started Live Waves. It's from Saginaw.
Okay. Shout out to us.
I'm great.
Salute. So when you support Live Waves, you supporting the hometown heroes, and you supporting all of us, and we supporting everybody else that supports us. So
I might have to add Peachy Tea Time to Live Wave. I just might have to.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Your content, your rules. Might as well.
Bring it on home. Yes. I enjoyed y'all so much. I really did.
We enjoyed you.
Look out for me.
I'm finna put a link.
That's what you call love. That's what you call love when they say they got the hookup and they gonna look out for you. It's all love.
What you got, an iPhone?
I sure do have an iPhone. Good thing I do have an iPhone, because if I didn't, you sure would have blasted me out. But yes, I definitely have an iPhone.
I'm about to share a link with you. 1 second.
Thank you. Yes, please share it with me. Share it with me. Now, I want y'all to stay on just for like 2 minutes, okay? After I end the broadcast, I just got one thing I need to say to you guys. We're going to go ahead and end it. I thank y'all so much. You just don't know. This was an honor to me to have y'all on my show. When it's a hometown thing, I mean, I get a little excited over that. So I really appreciate it so much. Now we got to get out of here. I got one more special thing for Mr. Reggie down there. You know, I'm full of surprises. Surprises. So I got one more special surprise, y'all. Then we are out of here. And you know you got to listen to my babies. If this your first time watching, listen to my babies. Okay? And I know if this your first time, you're going to be like, who's your babies? You will know. You will know. You just stay on and you'll see my babies. Okay. Here we go. Bye, y'all. I love you.
Good evening and welcome to WBAG News. Eyes and ears to the streets. We are here with a comedic legend.
Where you from again?
Saginaw, Michigan. Saginaw, Michigan.
Yes, Stevie Wonder from there, right?
Absolutely.
Took me riding in your rocket and gave me a stop. Then I have him up from heaven. You drop my back out to the cold world.
That's all for WBAG News. Eyes and ears to the streets. And remember, if you're already ready, you ain't got to get ready. Signing out.
I ain't done. I still got one more surprise for him. Hey, mama.
Reg, wake up. It's time to get ready for school.
Embrace me in your arms when you hug me. You never judge me. You always love me. Like boys and men, I can go a day without my mama. Taught me how to love. I thank God for you. If you want to get it, anything is possible. I just want you to know that I appreciate you, mama. It's only right that I sing this song to you. Your personality is so beautiful. When it's you, it's true. And no one could ever replace you. Cause you believed in me when no one was able to see.
Right now. Y'all better stand up right now.
As a man, I am able to see. Thank you for praying for me. Embrace me in your arms when you hug me. You never judge me. You always love me. Like boys and men, I can go a day without my mama. Taught me how to love. I thank God for you. If you want to get it, anything is possible. I just want you to know that I appreciate you, mama. As a child, you taught me how to pray, and nothing can take your love away. Cause the love you gave, His love is living within me. You always watched over me. Feel like I could do anything. Cause mama, what you mean to me? It's more than what eyes can see. I know I never can repay you. I do my best finding a way to. I never question if you stay true. I thank the Lord that He made you. So I never question your loyalty. You get mine in return. How you raised me to be. Your whole demeanor's amazing to me. The first beautiful rose that I've ever seen. Yeah. Oh, it ain't no question I love my mama. Don't wanna be without mine. Can't picture me without mine. Ain't nobody cook like mine. Mama. Mama, I just want to let you know from the bottom of my heart
I love you.
I want to dedicate that to my mama. I love you, Mama Peach. Everything that Reggie said, that's what I say too. Signing out. Listen to my babies. Bye.